Good morning to all of us, especially to our counselor, Mr. Limuel de Ocampo. So, we gathered here to conduct an interview as our final output to our subject entrance. So, we will just ask some question po. So, I will start it with a question. How are you today, sir?
Yeah, doing great. Yeah, so actually, after this interview with you guys, I'm going to our municipal hall for a meeting.
So, thank you po for having you as today po. So, my second question is, what made you decide to run for office?
All right. So before I answer that question, let me first introduce myself. So I am Limuel de Ocampo, one of your Julie Councilor of this municipality, Mataas Pahoy. And yeah, why I decided to run for an office? Is it the question? All right. I decided to run in the office because let's have a throwback. When I was in high school, just like you guys, I remember this CSG. Do you have CSG in your school? The Student Government. And of course, the CAT or CAT natin tinatawag. Yeah, during the times when I was in high school, I was so amazed. Not just because they are the leaders, they are the officers of our schools, but simply because uh, students and of course the teachers uh, respect and show love to their leadership. That's why at that point in time, I said to myself that uh, in the near future or 10 years or 20 years from now, I will going to be one of the great leader of this municipality who will contribute not only for the youth, but of course for our vulnerable citizens, which is the senior citizens of our country. And to that point in time, I decided, nasabi ko sa sarili ko, I told to myself na why not? Why I can be one of the leader, why I can be one of those people who can serve not only in my school, but of course in the whole community of Mataas na Kahoy. And that is the point. Thank you.
So, good morning po. For our next question po, what steps do you undertake to make sure that the interests of your constituents are the best represented in the coordinates that you undertake po?
That is a good question. Being a legislators of this municipality, they said that that we are the lawmaker of this land. So what are the steps I undertake during in making of ordinances? It is very beneficial to all of you, most special to our youths. Being a councillor, it is not just of standing in the front of you, talking in public, but of course, we are the molders. We are the person who budget the annual budget of our municipality. But of course, in undertaking these ordinances, I'm talking about myself as your representative in the legislative body. First and foremost, I do feasibility studies. Feasibility studies which takes the interest of the people. Second, the general welfare of our constituent. Third, what are the arises problem and concerns of the general welfare? And for that, we're going to gather those data for us to know what kind of ordinance we're going to make. And after that, after making those feasibility studies, those write-ups, ayan, iaakit naman natin siya sa ating tinatawag na session. Session is one of the sacred meetings of all the councilors and of course the vice mayor as the presiding officer. And for that, we're going to have the topic and then we're going to set a series of meetings that will take 1 week rather, for us to gather such information and invite all the resource persons or resource speakers for us to formulate and to outline one of the best ordinances that will benefit not only us, but of course, all the people of the Mataas na Kahoy. And then we're going through the public hearing and invite again all of the representatives coming from different barangays and CSO. And then on that time, we're going to approve the said ordinances when it is final. All right.
So thank you for your wonderful answer. For our third question, do you experience some challenges or tension between your role as a representative and as a regular citizen? What are this tension? How do you deal with this tension?
Yeah, of course. There are some challenges and tension, of course. Actually, even at this point in time, when I was in my first term, way back 2016, when I ran for the position of being one of the counselor of our municipality, I have so many challenges because you need to be a role model. You need to be a good as it is in front of many people. You're going to separate your personal life into being a public servant. It is very challenging and the tension is there because I am still a human. There are some bashers, there are some people who don't like you even you are doing good in your field, but still you need to smile, but still you need to approach them despite of these different attitudes, different personalities who attacks you. And for most, sabi ko nga, I am one of the youngest leaders or counselor of this municipality. I know that same as you, as youth, you have some biases. You do some things which is not good, but because it proves that we are human. So there are some. I want to hang out with my other colleagues, doing things, going to somewhere na kung saan malilimutan ang pagiging counselor ko, 'di ba? Because in other times I want to be someone who is not known to be a counselor. Ayoko minsan na sobrang iginagalang ako just because I'm a counselor. Most especially to those people na kasing age ko. I want them to treat me as one of them. Para at least yung level of thinking, level of mingling ay hindi nawawala. And the fun is there. And they actually, to tell you the truth, I haven't experienced being a youth when I was at your age because I'm studying, I'm working, so I am looking for that, even though I'm a counselor of this municipality. So yes, there are some challenges and tension that each and everyone I know are conquering and doing so well para malampasan yung mga challenges na to.
So for our next question po, how do you prepare yourself as a representative of a constituency entrusted with the task of being a voice to their interests and welfare?
Again.
How do you prepare yourself as a representative of a constituent with a task of being a voice of their interests and welfare?
All right. So actually, what are my preparations for myself, for being the voice of many youths and of course people who trusted in me? Actually, first and foremost, when I wake up in the morning, I always thank God for another life na ibinigay sa akin. I always thank Him for the chance. Sabi nga natin, di ba, in Tagalog, in Bible verse, hindi lahat ng tinatawag ay pinili. Di ba? Hindi lahat ng pumunta sa lugar na yon ay makakapasok. So I am one of the luckiest person who pursue my dream to become a counselor. And at this point in time, as just like now, before I enter this portal of Google Meet, I pray that I can answer all your questions. I pray that Lord may give me the wisdom and knowledge that I can share to each and every one of you and to inspire each and every people na namimit ko. Because I am here not only to serve the people. My passion and dedication is to do things right, to do things good for the people and to serve them. But still, I want them to inspire of what I have made. What are the past? What are my experiences? How a simple, ordinary Limuel de Ocampo made this far, and I want to share this to all the people na hindi hadlang ang kahirapan, hindi hadlang yung pagiging isang ordinaryong tao para makamit mo yung pangarap mo. You just need to be prepared. You just need to know the path that you're going to take. You just need to know ano ba talaga yung pangarap mo. And for that, set your objectives, set your goals, and then pray for the Lord na bigyan ka ng tamang plano din niya. Because even though we have plans in ourselves, still the plan of God will pursue and will make it through. Ayun. So preparation is very important in each and every actions that we are going to make. That's it.
For the last question, is it easy to be a counselor?
Actually, it is not. It is not easy. You know, being a counselor or being a public servant, you have to set your mind that your heart, your soul, and your whole life will be on public. You have to set aside your being a geologs. Actually, when you see me, ayan, I have so many friends. When you see me, when you mingle with me, I'm different from being a public servant because actually it's hard to separate being your true self than being a public servant. But still, you need to portray a good one for everyone, para ma-inspire silang lahat. But still, hindi ko naman sinasabi na yung pagiging totoo. But still, napakahirap. Most special for being a legislator, hindi dapat kailangan lang nakaupo, hindi dapat kailangan lang nakatayo. You need to be knowledgeable, you need to be bright, you need to study different things, most especially the Philippine Constitution and the law of Code 1991 of the Philippines para makapaggawa ka ng mga batas, because being a counselor is one of the most important role in the land, because you're going to make ordinances, you're going to make rules and regulations that will benefit the general welfare of the people. So kinakailangan hindi ka lang basta role model, kinakailangan alam mo ang pinasok mo. Hindi dapat bumubutas ng upuan sa session hall. Hindi dapat, just like in school, di ba? Hindi dapat nakaupo ka lang. So kinakailangan nag-excel ka sa sarili mo. Nag-excel ka not just because for the people na makita na magaling ka. You need to strive because of yourself para mapatunayan mo sa sarili mo na karapat-dapat ka sa boto or sa kagustuhan ng mga tao. So after your term, after the things that you have done, masasabi mo at maaalala ka ng tao na, ay, iba yung taong yun. He made this far because he has this potential to become one of the leaders. And I know each and every one of you guys, ayan, kayong lahat, you will become a leader. So I hope that you put on your mind that each and every one of us have a big dream. Kung mangangarap kayo, sana hindi yung mababa. Pangarapin ninyo na ipinakamataas because it's free. It's free. Walang sino mang magko-question sa pangarap ninyo. Diba? So let's set a high dream, a high objectives, and a high goals for each and every one of us. Para at the end of the day, kung hindi man tayo mag-top 1, at least baka maging top 3, diba? Huwag lang sa pinakababa. So that's it, guys.
So, thank you po for answering our questions po and some inspiring words po. So, maghihingi lang po kami ng permission pwede po ba itong i-upload sa YouTube account ng isa naming kagroup para po maipasa po sa teacher namin po.
Yeah naman, no.
Thank you po. So,
thank you so much.
So, ayun lang po yung question namin. Thank you po ulit.
Yeah, thank you so much. Ayan. So keep safe, guys. Ayan. And don't forget to share your blessings and be an inspiration to each and everyone. Thank you so much. God bless.
Thank you po.
Salamat po.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.